Welcome, children, to the last part of the Giraffe The Pelly and me. We left it yesterday that Billy was just about to receive all the gifts in his shop, and he was getting all the different sweets from all over the world into his sweet shop. So today we read the final part of the Giraffe The Pelly and me. For 2 whole weeks, the flood of boxes and sacks continued to arrive, and I could no longer keep track of all the countries they came from. But you can bet your life that as I unpacked each new batch, I sampled it carefully. I can remember especially the giant wangdoodles from Australia, every one with a huge red strawberry hidden inside its chocolate crust, and the electrical fizz cocklers that made everybody's hair on your head stand up straight as soon as you popped one into your mouth. And there were the nish nobblers and gum glotters and blueberries and sherbet slurpers and tongue rackers. And as well as all this, there was a whole lot of splendid stuff from the great Wonka factory itself. For example, the famous Willy Wonka rainbow drops. Suck them and you can spit in 7 different colors. And his stick jaw for talkative parents. And his mint jube-jubes that would give the boy next door green teeth for a month. On the grand opening day, I decided to allow all my customers to help themselves for free. And the place was so crowded with children, you could hardly move. It was so crowded. The television cameras came, and the newspaper reporters were all there, and the old Duke himself stood outside in the road with my friends, the giraffe and the Pelly and the monkey, watching the marvelous scene. I came out of the shop to join them for a few moments, and I bought each one of them a bag of extra sweets as a present. To the Duke, because the weather was chilly, I gave some scarlet scorch droppers that had been sent to me from Iceland. The label said that they were guaranteed to make the person who sucked them as warm as toast, even if he is standing stark naked at the North Pole in midwinter. The moment the Duke popped one into his mouth, thick smoke came gushing out of the old boy's nostrils in such quantity that I thought his moustaches were going to go up in flames. Terrific, he cried, hopping about. Terrific stuff. I'll take a case of those home with me. To the giraffe, I gave a bag of glumptious globe gobblers. The globe gobbler is an especially delicious sweet that is made somewhere near Mecca. And the moment you bite into it, its perfumed juices of Arabia go skirting down your gullet, one after the other. It's wonderful, cried the giraffe, as a cascade of lovely liquid flavors poured all the way down her long, long throat. It's even better than my favorite pink and purple flowers. To the pelican, I gave a big bag of pishlets. Pishlets, as you probably know, are bought by children who are unable to whistle or tune as they walk along the street, but long to do so. They had a splendid effect upon the pelican, for after he put one into his beak and chewed it for a while, he suddenly started singing like a nightingale. This made him wildly excited, because pelicans are not songbirds. No pelican had ever been known to whistle a tune before. To the monkey, I gave a bag of devil drenchers, those small, fiery black sweets that one is not allowed to sell to a child under 4. When you've sucked a devil's drencher for a minute or so, you can breathe a light and blow a huge column of fire 20 foot up in the air. The Duke put a match to the monkey's breath and shouted, "Blow, monkey, blow!" A sheet of orange flame shot up as high as the roof of the grubber house, as it was wonderful. Flame, just there, huge flame from all those different sweets. "I've got to leave you now," I said. "I must go and look after my customers in the shop." "We must go too," said the giraffe. "We have 100 windows to clean before dark." I said goodbye to the Duke, and then one by one, I said goodbye to the 3 best friends I ever had. Suddenly, we all became very quiet and melancholy, and the monkey looked as though he was about to cry as he sang me a little song farewell. We have tears in our eyes as we wave our goodbyes. We so love being with you, we three. So please now and then, come and see us again, the Giraffe and the Pelly and me. All you do is to look at the page in this book, because that's where we always will be. No book ever ends when it's full of your friends, the Giraffe, the Pelly, and me. So what an amazing, amazing story. All about friendship, how they all helped each other. So join us tomorrow for the next part of our story, where we'll be looking at a new story called The Twits. Some of you may have read, but we're going to read this abridged version together. Have a really good evening. And don't forget to keep reading yourself, because reading is the key. Keep reading as much as possible. Take care.